because we are part of the gathering economy, we took a huge hit financially. We still have very generous members who are still, becoming members, even though the benefits of membership don't exactly exist right now. But they recognize that we need that support. And also our funders, some funders who we've been going to year after year for grants, have also come forward to us to say, what can we do to help? We realize that we're not housing, we're not about food and sustenance. So we're taking a back seat, and we recognize the reasoning behind that, but they also are saying to us, we see the importance of what you are doing in the community, and we want to help, even if it's just a little.
Something that inspired me over this process through the pandemic is just the response that I've seen from the community and from our patients. As the Director of Advancement at the Health Center, I oversee fundraising and communications, and so one of my roles is just to keep an eye on some of the patient communications we have. Throughout the pandemic and to this day, the patient reviews were amazing. They all just had wonderful things to say about the virtual visits, about the communications coming from us, about their experience with the health center. And they really shared some, great stories about being able to kind of just continue receiving the care that they needed at this time.
The community itself, I think, has done a lot of fundraising. I know Nantucket, in this emergency relief fund, which they raised the money, they've raised, I think, about $2 or $3 million for relief funding, above and beyond their normal foundation funding. So I do think that the Cape and Island communities have pulled together.
My advice for other organizations to weathering the pandemic is just to really, try the best you can to do everything that you can do to meet your missions, and to remain positive. I think what was difficult, at least for me personally, especially in the beginning stage of the pandemic, is it was so brand new, and it was difficult to try to figure out what would be next, and to figure out how to communicate, how to fundraise in a climate like this, how to kind of, just go about the normal day, because normal is so different now. So I think for anyone, just to know that, no one has really gone through something like this before. So, just trying to, again, figure out the best ways to achieve what it is you need to achieve, and to learn from each other. We have a great, from a nonprofit perspective, a great community of nonprofits here on the Cape that are all going through very similar things. So use those people to your advantage. Take online courses, talk to your colleagues to figure out what they're doing, and just learn what can be done. And just, again, as tough as it might be in a difficult circumstance, remain positive through it and just try your best to get to where you need to go, and keep learning, and things will get easier and things will get better.
A webinar I took early on about how to communicate with your supporters, your donors, said, be transparent, be honest. If you are having a hard time, tell them, because they want to help you, and they want to know what's going on. So I would say, we're all essential.
These are unprecedented times. I know it's nothing I ever envisioned, and I don't think anybody could have ever envisioned. But where I've been heartened by the situation is just really in seeing the resiliency of people, and seeing how people are still want to help in whatever way they can, whether it's is signing up for a race, or making masks, or just sharing a post on Facebook, or spreading the word, even continuing to care about the environment. It's just really something that, the resiliency of the human spirit and the caring aspect of people is really inspiring.